So, I guess we'll start another series. One of my customers came past today to pick up their board. They're super happy with it. And she asked me, hey, I've got my old board in the car. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. I'm like, is it end grain? She goes, no, it's side grain. I'm like, cool. She goes, it's like 30 years old. I don't want to throw it out. Can you do something with it? I'm always up for a challenge. So here's the particular problems with this board, and I don't know how I'm going to fix it. So maybe leave a comment below and give me some fucking ideas. Here's what I am thinking. This board has what I like to call a giggle. It is a bent like a fucking banana. And you probably won't see it on camera, but this thing is bowed. That I can get out. So here's step one of what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to sand this down quick, get the tomato and food crap off of it and 30 years worth of shit. And then I'm going to use my woodpecker's clamping Cauls. So I'm going to sand it off, wet it down, clamp it in the Cauls overnight, and see if we can actually get it back to flat and see, if we can actually do something with that. Then, because it's bits that have been glued together, there's splits and cracks on either end. Now I'm not sure there's much I can do about those, because I can't really see daylight through them. So I'm wondering whether it's worth, no joke, getting it flat and then sawing it into bits and then rejoining it to lose the cracks, or just saw the glue joints and then re-glue it. I don't know. Or, some of the joints are actually pretty good on this side. There's no real horrible cracks in them, but on this side they're quite bad. Or I was thinking maybe I'll just saw part way and then fill it with another piece of wood that's a different colour, give it some contrast, So I don't know. First step is I'm going to definitely sand this now, whack it in Cauls, wet it, cool it, and then see if we can get it flat. If we can't get it flat, then we're definitely chopping it up. I could mill it, so there are options. I could mill this, but it's not very thick anyway. It's about 3/4 of an inch thick. I don't think milling it's going to be a good idea. It's going to end up being wafer thin. Give me ideas. Let's figure this out, and I'm going to go back to listening to Blind Men whilst you watch me sand this and get it into clamps and stuff. So you can see this is clamped one way because there was a giggle, a bend this way, but you can still see there's a bend across here. So this is going to sit like this overnight, and we'll try and get that side out, and then we'll re-wet it, and then we'll try and we'll put these clamps 90 degrees and try and flatten this side out. Worst comes to worst, we'll mill it, but let's see if we can get this somewhat flat first by doing this. Yay!